500,000 pounds in your account, in your Coinbase account. So all we need is your card number to be able to give you that money, okay?
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Let me just pull over because I'm driving, all right?
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am, please. So just give me your card details and the 500,000 will be with you right now.
Yeah, okay, let me just pull over. I'm driving a car. Hold on, give me a sec, 1 second.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, ma'am. Are
I
you
just had
okay?
I just had a car crash.
Oh, ma'am, can you give me your card details?
Sorry. I just had a car crash. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Just, can you reach your card?
No, I just had a car crash. I think I lost my legs.
Well, you're breathing and talking, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine, ma'am. So if you can give me your card details, I'll be able.
Oh, guys. I'm in the middle of a trade. So, hey, Tech Man, what's going on? I'm in the middle of this trade here, and I got to find. There we go. And I did this at the top here, and I'm not too worried about it right now um, because this thing's been bouncing all night, and I just thought it was going to be higher, but it is literally up 201% this late in the evening. So it's not me sweating anything. It's just not. I am not even close to being worried about this. So as you can see, it's just got to clear that little bit there. It shouldn't be that hard because it just keeps banging. See these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means it's either overbought or oversold. If it sells off with those numbers, it means it's oversold. And if it's at the 9 right now, it means it's overbought. But in this case, it's not going to be overbought because the way it's been acting, it's been ridiculously going crazy. As you can see, I've just, and it's on a rip. As I figured it would go on a rip, and it's rip, 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 rip. This is the second go around for me. It's 9:41. I had a rip earlier. So we're going to see what happens here, how hard this goes. If it goes up to the top, we're at the 56, which you see over here, then we're going to be golden gooses. I'm not willing to dump this yet. 200%. What's your exit? It's not even close to my exit. I could just take it now and run. I probably should take it now and run. This is 500 shares, and they're fighting. So we've got more red than, yeah, so see I'm on my exit here. We'll take it here. So yeah, I get a quick 25 bucks on that overall. It didn't hold up the way I wanted to. So it's a little higher than I like. But if we look at the little chart here, this is pretty good. Where did I get out at 39? So yeah, a couple bucks. $10 off of it. So that's that. Playing on house money? No, I'm not playing on house money tonight. Not even close. But yeah, I'm dropping in tonight. Why not? I haven't turned the old light on over here yet. But see, look, now it goes back there. So we'll do, if it's popping, 443. This is not going to stay this low. I'm waiting for the pullback on this one. Anyway, somebody was talking about Robinhood earlier. We're going to get back to this one here. If it drops, we'll see if it drops below 415. It may just do that. I'm going to do this to set an alert down here. Falls below 415. And we'll post it up here. I'll be looking at some crypto stuff here in a minute too. But we're going to say if it rises above 443, I got to set that up. These alerts are very useful. I'm not going to blow it all in one stack. So we'll come back here in a little bit when it slows down. Hey, more complete. Yo, what's going on? Well, we just pulled off. I had 15 before, pulled off another 10 with MYSE here. And it's just been ripping. Even at like 9:43 at night, it's still moving. 204.17%. The after hours market was a lot higher than that. So I may hang on to some cash for in the morning. But we're not going to show you where the cash. But somebody was asking about Robinhood. But first I want to talk about crypto. Because I'll hold this over here real quick. You know, Bitcoin's been hanging around here. It's only down $97 right here. This is the Bitstamp price. Let's put BTC in, because we can get like 5 different prices on BTC, not BRC, you fool. Okay, I like the Coinbase price personally. As you can see, they're a little lower, but Bitcoin's been holding pretty steady. And so I've been able to get some trades on things like Marathon Digital and so on and so forth, you know, as far as that's concerned. And I'm actually having a little fun with it. Tonight, though, oil is up, which means if you're looking at oil, you can go over here and look at things like BATL. If you're related, I did a video on this the other day, and you can see it's kind of up about 1.5%. It's kind of slow. It's not what we're looking for. Somebody mentioned Massimo earlier. All good and great. Don't really care about that so much. We're going to move this over here because that's not important. They were looking at Robinhood, or hymns. They were looking at hymns earlier, and I'm looking at the ETF. Maybe it was Hood too as well, but we'll look at HIMS, not HAMS, IMS. Now, why are we talking about hymns? Let's see what the spiel is on this. News, comments. News. Okay. They plan to... Hims and Hers stops suggesting for with a plan to reassess popular peptides. Okay. It's a whole food and drug thing before they were doing hair and so on and so forth. BTC still got a lot more to drop. We'll look at that too here in a minute on the big chart. Let's see here. BTC. I like this one over here better. Yeah, we'll look at it right here. Bitcoin climbs fast, 60,000 crash. That was yesterday. They're talking about some of the comments that are out here. If it hits 81,000, he's going to take profit. That's all my heart can take. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Just saying. Let's see here. What are they saying? Intraday, daily. Let's see. Block trades. So to give you a whole lot. Monthly, it's looking shitty, according to the way they're telling me. But intraday, it's looking good. Let's look at a 1 minute here real quick on this. Ooh, did I get a notification that it drove above what I was looking for? It rose above that. So that last stock I was talking about is right there. If we're going to consider having cycles, we should consider a drop by this fall. Even Michael Saylor recently had said that, let me turn on the light here. Michael Saylor had said, there, that's a little more brightness for your liking. The typical cycle is done. Just saying. So if Saylor thinks it's done, it probably is. Because by now we should have already saw pretty close to 40,000, but I would agree that I think 40,000 is very possible with Bitcoin. See some of the other craziness that we have over here. I am so about this. I had a feeling it was going to go to 444, by the way. Just saying. Let's see here. We're not going to do that. Now we're looking at silver up, gold up, and this says crude is down. All right, I'll get him. I gotta get him the link. I gotta get this cat the link. So let me stop the share for a minute. In my background, you guys can stare at me for a minute. Where I can show on stream. There I am. How's that? Where I can show on stream. There I am. How's that? Okay. So I just need to move me over. Where I can show on stream. There I am. How's that? Okay. So I just need to move me over. Where I can show on stream. Technical difficulties, guys. Technical difficulties. Let me see if I can get the actual microphone now. Tell me if you got a problem. I know there was an echo because I have my phone there. Okay. Well, we've got the mics going. So somebody wanted to look at this earlier. Shit happens, guys. Really, it does. So you have to excuse me while I screw up my stream and, go from there. I just want to move this out of the way. Echo gone now. Thank you, More Complete. Thank you. Anyways, they were talking about some in hot trades. I'm with hot trades, by the way. And hot trades is pretty fucking cool. But they were talking about this. Somebody was talking about Webbull plans to remove pattern day trader. New regulations take effect. I want to read it and see what this says here. Taking effect, enabling investors to place unlimited trades in the framework. Yeah, we know about this. FINRA and the SEC voted to lower the PDT or the pattern day trader to 2,000 TechMan tie. If you're paying attention to this, avoid PDT limitations. They all are planning to do it. So this is nothing. Some of the comments I got. Let's see here. Wall Street. This has got nothing to do with anything. It's a joke. So this is a waste. I'm not willing to bet any money on this at all. Hey, Skunk, what's up, Anonymous? See you join me. If you got a stock you want to look at or something, let me know. I'll throw it up here and we can talk about it. I'm watching because I have to side eye the comments and the browser off to the side. So somebody was looking and wanted to look at Bull. I'm going to look at it this way because we can see what it did was up 11%. Like I said, some influencer was talking about this. Let's zoom this in a little bit. I'm willing to bet that, what was that? Just after 8 o'clock when they were talking about it over here. Let me scroll up in the Who's Moon, Hymns After Hours. Yeah, we were looking at that for a minute. We'll go back to that day trader. Maybe, let's see here. Cleveland. No, we were talking about the weather for a minute earlier. I'm just going through. I don't know who it was. No, I can't find it. Anyways, I haven't seen anything worth the crap on this. I mean, it looks like it's repeating a similar pattern from the other day. From earlier, right around 6 o'clock. Looks like, okay, there's same one top, two top, right? And it stretches out and then takes off because somebody on YouTube decided they wanted to say something. This might be up tomorrow. It's not going to be something. It was unusual whales. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing it. Obviously, there's no volume in it overnight. But if you go to MYSE and you look at that and you click in here, you can see right now. Yes, you can see the two trades that I took on it already. Base hits, guys. Base hits. I go for base hits. All right. I don't go big or go home. She's at 31 now. So this has been setting the higher highs and higher lows. The low on this for the evening was 396. Okay. So you see it hit 456 off of 385. Right? It hit the 505, and that 505 was at 6 o'clock. Trying to find, let me zoom in here a little bit more. There's the 56. Yeah, there it is. What time was that? 1955. So they were saying, yeah. So this is your 96 right here. Top of this little doji candle. That's what they're talking about right there. So that started to count off for the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At 9, top of the doji in the 9, or top of the wick on 9. 440, and it kept going to 456. So I'm not going to say you can get 456 on this, but if we're looking at the TA here, okay, the VWAP is 4.25. It's currently trading at 415, which is, oh no, I'm sorry. Is the magic line here? Hang on. It's currently trading at 431. Whoop. There's my alerts. And at 431, yeah, I should have looked over here for the green one right here. 431, 433, right? She pops up to 444. I think it can maybe do that 456 again overnight. This could be a good swing trade. As you can see, bull bear index Bollinger style is 434 in the low. No, let's see. If you want to watch. The bottom half is right where we're at right now. Like it's just below the bull bear right there, 434, right? 441 is the upper side. So you gotta get a little idea. The BBI, the bull bear index or the BBI there is right about where we're at now. VWAP being 425. And as you can see, we go all the way out. She's trading above the 250. It's trading above the 60. And we're right about the EMA 20 right there, right? And you've got the 30 down below and so on. But that going across here. And you can see where the 9 is, at right now. Let's look at it. Technicals are all right in front of you. I don't know a damn thing. I'm just a guy that happens to, like the rest of us, get lucky. Hey, Raven, what's going on, buddy? So it's that. Let's see. SMCI is $28 after hours. Let's look at it. Hey, Raven, if you got something you want to look at, go for it. If you want Raven, I typoed, you can join me. I'll send you a link. I will send 27.5. We're at 27.40 right now, overnight. MACD, red. She's crossing, so this could pop up again. Let's see what overnight's been looking like for this. I actually don't mind this, except for the fact that the CEO is a crook. Yeah, real tight there. 27.5 and then 27.33. Let's see. She wants to watch. Accept my DM. Let's see here. I'll send her the link. There you go. There you are. There you are. Okay. So I like this, and we can go back and let's look at a 15-minute on it. What time was that? At 8 o'clock, it got all the way over, just over 2806, as you were talking about. So that looks good. A lot of movement here. Let's look at the big numbers. Look at the TA on the numbers. Okay, VWAP 2743. So it's trading right at VWAP. It's at the 5, the EMA 5. It is just above the 10, above the 20, definitely above the 250. There's that, and then see the basic moving average. You can see what's going on there too. It's above all of them, all the way out to the 1,000. It's above the 1,000-day moving average. Woohoo! So where's that? Bull bear 2741 on the bottom, 62 at the top. Oh, yeah, okay, next time. SPY could be red tomorrow. It could be. It could be. I don't see why not. Anything's possible. I'm no expert, guys. This is for entertainment purposes. This is not financial advice, okay? Don't blame me. I'm not, as I like to say, I am not your J.G. Wentworth. It's your money. 877 cash now. You call them if you want extra. For I can't get shit from you. You're welcome. You're welcome, King Sweeton. Let me see. Let's see here. I like these. Thank you for inviting me. You're welcome. Of course, he says SPY could be red tomorrow. We can look at futures. Why not? SPY almost looks kind of flat there. S&P 500 futures up 14. NASDAQ at 84 for tomorrow. Dow up 73. Luma has been very useful, by the way. Definitely very useful. For sure. Let's see, everything else. Bitcoin's kind of flat. I'd like to see Bitcoin up a little bit more, but I'm happy with where it's at. Solana's barely up by a penny. I'm a crypto guy. I want to look at Mara. Mara is one of my favorites. I do hold Mara, by the way. So we're at 1041. Zoom in for the day. What did she get up to? $11. That was 11.15 this morning at $11. 10:45. Sorry, that's the top of that. I was too far over. If it was 11:15, you were a half hour too late. So yeah, right around there. But yeah, you could see what was that? When was that? Actually, that was the 14th. So it was yesterday. I was here. Let's see, move this up out of the way. 10.5. I just small stuff on this one to 10.58. I wanted to go a little higher, but obviously I got out at the right time. Otherwise, I would have to wait for something like this on the 8 here, and the 8 was 2 cents higher. So taking the swing down would have been great for me if I would have bought back in, but I had already moved on to greener pastures because our friend Bird was the big deal today. And Allbirds was all crazy. That's 15 minutes, by the way. Hey, Stock Chaser, welcome back. So yeah, what is the price bottom for what one? Oh, Rhyme. You want to look at Rhyme? Okay. Yeah, look at Bird, man. That's insane. In out, in out, in out. 4 different times. I didn't make a bunch of money on this. Rhyme. I know you like Rhyme. Rhyme is one of my favorites. I have alerts on this. So we're on a 15-minute here. Let's see what they're talking about. The absolute low for the day was this. 73 cents. Today was all about Bird. 73 cents. There's your bid and ask from what I can see, guys. So low for the day, even at overnight 105, 106. I think they're going to try and I think this might hold the dollar. If it holds the dollar, great. If it holds the dollar, great. There's nothing on a 1 minute. You guys can see that, but we'll drag it all the way back. It's been really sporadic, not going over $1.08 much. $1.09, $1.02. There's $1.10. What date was this? This was yesterday at 9:43 in the morning. Just saying. Yeah. There's another one, the 13th at 4 o'clock. 110. So we've had them swing all the way down here to $1. It's been as low as $1, 8.42. If it breaks that dollar, it's a no-go for me. Let me hit the button all the way over here. It's a no-go. I don't even know if I could buy it. Let's look at it. I like 5 minute on this one. Doesn't look much better, does it? Looks like shite. 15-minute, 30-minute. Yeah, 30-minute I can understand. 145 has been the highest. That was Friday. 6:30 in the morning. That was the highest. So that kind of gives you an idea. But you can see where VWAP is. VWAP right now is 105. I think we're at what, 106 it was? I don't know. I have to go back and look. See you, man. Get some sleep. I'm gonna be back here about 3:30 in the morning anyways. I'm just farting around. Take care of yourself. There's your EMAs going across the technicals. 105. See, we're right there. We're at 105 right now. We're right there at VWAP. Bull Bear says 106. I don't know. This is your kind of thing, Raven. This one is yours, all yours, for sure. I'm not gonna mess with it yet, but we're gonna jump back here to the markets and see what's cruising for a bruising here. What is this? Oh, We Shop. I hate We Shop. What are you? What are you? Oh, yeah. Finds 2x pure long ETF. Quantum ETF, by the way. I'm in at 98. Sleeper swing. Are you going to DCA if it goes lower? This looks good for now if you're going to play ETFs. This is still kind of weak. I don't know about that. We Shop. It looked like it was a quick pop and nasty drop. Yeah. 986. Yeah. From there. Yeah. 876. 952. I don't know. That's on a 1 minute. Not seeing anything there. I mean, literally when I do this, I go shopping and I make up a list of what I like. So far, the only thing I really like is this. It's the only one I truly like. And she's really slowed down. You can see I only grabbed a quick $25 off of it. It's really going to slow. I would love to grab this again. Tomorrow's going to be a real crazy one for this one. That 396 was, I can't get over it. I just can't. See, I see all the red arrows. All the red, sell, sell, sell. This is crazy because the ones, here's a fact. This is a fact. And I've said this a million times. The ones and fives mostly are the bots, aka the market makers that control the algo. It does this in crypto too. Let me throw some Solana up here, for example, or ETH. Yeah, we'll throw some ETH up here. Why not? Ethereum. Ethereum has popularity, so it really doesn't do anything. It's not like my project's Cats of Crypto. No matter what, there's some type of volume on it. It's crazy. So, but yeah, market makers up, down, up, down. I can buy crypto within Moomoo, by the way. I got a bonus today, by the way, from these guys. There we go. Filled that last one. There's a little overnight thingy there. I'll give you an idea what's jumping overnight. Quantum, QBTS, D-Wave. Yeah, I like those guys. Somebody mentioned IONQ earlier. Quantum and Q, Rigetti. Rigetti, I like Rigetti. Nuclear. I'll give you a couple ideas. Robinhood, though, plans to eliminate. They all plan to eliminate it. Of course, they can eliminate it. They want more money. They make money on you if you win or lose. That's how it is. But ETH, if you put the TA to it, 2354, and it's above. If you're looking at VWAP, if you're using the TA, it's above VWAP right now. BBI, it's at the BBI Internet Bull Bear Index. It's at the bottom of the Bull Bear Index for the Bollinger. 56 is the high. So I'm not a big ETH fan. If you're a crypto fan, that's cool. I like crypto. I mean, for crying out loud, let me throw this up here. Oh, sorry, guys. This is my mining. For those, I am mining Bitcoin right now. And for the month, I currently have $158 worth of Bitcoin. I don't sell my Bitcoin. Not this case. I'm doing a little Caspa too right now. I have some more stuff. And then we could talk about Cats of Crypto if I wanted. But hey, I don't post about longer swings in Discord unless I have some confidence. Here, let's throw that up here. I'm going to go doing here. Let's see here. There's a good one. Highlighted. It says, I don't post about, Raven says, I don't post about a lot about longer swings on Discord unless I have some confidence. Also, I enter with a little to see what it does at first, but I like to be in early. Well, that makes sense. I did that last night, GBR. Here's a good example. GBR looked really great in the after hours. It looked really great. I'll show you since we're here talking about it. It looked really great overnight. Last night, where's it at now? It's in the toity. But GBR, if I drag it all the way back, see, pop 75 cents, going. See that 105? What time was that? 7 o'clock in the morning. That was the high off of that. The GBR overnight was steady. We were looking great here. Let me grab this over here. It's 116, right? You know, I'm like, oh yeah, and it's right in here somewhere. 119. You know, it was doing really well for itself, and it would run here and there off at 98 cents. I had a feeling. See, I bought it. Talk about I did the same thing you did right there. At $1.14, I bought one of them. One. Because I said, well, to myself, that this doesn't look horribly bad. This might hold pretty decent. Let's test this. I like the test theory, Raven. I do. I think it's really cool. Because if it's going to drop, for instance, I think I lost 26 cents on the thing. It wasn't one of my higher, better moments. Elab was my worst one for the day. I will definitely talk about that. Elab did not pick up. It looked like it was, but it did not pick up. So there's that. Stock Chaser, I'm going to send you something there. Yeah. I wish Blaze would have joined us. But yeah, so the bottom line is it looked like it was going to hold. It looked pretty decent. And then it just went to hell. So that happens. And I'm not complaining because that is sometimes the best thing to do, to see. Some people use it like 5 shares or 10 shares, and they use it like a stop loss to do something with it. And they test this theory as far as that's concerned. They go, okay, let's see where it's at. Then they can set like a mental stop loss. 1 to 5 is like the low. It's a low test for me because you're not going to lose a lot of money on that because you're not putting a lot into it. I didn't have a ton of faith in GBR, but it did look like it had good possibilities. And right now it's in the toilet. It is 68 cents. So yeah, it's not the best. It's not the worst, but hey, it is what it is. Still bullish on AIXI. Let's take a look at that. I can't trade it at Moomoo, by the way. This is a restricted stock for me. So we're at 101. VWAP is right there. There's the 5, the EMA 5. You can see $1, 20, 60, 101, 250. That looks good. This has got potential. It looks like it wants to hold that dollar. It really does look like it wants to hold that dollar. A lot of consolidation, sideways action going on there. That's what I'm seeing. A lot. Goes from 99 cents here to about $1.02. So that's a possibility. You were saying something about that earlier. See, the high was 114 for the day. Looks like you've got a lot of selling going on here. Obviously, some of it's the bots. There's the ones, the tens, the ones and threes buy it up. They sell it off. Somebody bought 1,000 at 101. So the potentiality of it moving, but I can't buy it. So really don't care too much about that. Let's see, how close are we to my limit on here? I am looking for a lower entry than where it was. And I'm not seeing 37 was the last one. The one before that was 421, and it's awfully close to the 421. Let's see the way I'm looking at this, though. I'm seeing more green than I am red. But when I see red, it comes under heavy sell pressure fast. And now she's going to take off. Now it's going to take off again. Let's see what happens. There's that. These don't mean anything. I'm gonna quote Blaze. That doesn't mean anything. That 5K looks like it's a large buy or a group of large people have all come together. It doesn't mean anything because it'll blow through that in a hurry. If this were 2 hours ago, that'd be gone, it'd be wasted. I watched this thing go rip when I came about 8:30. I want to see if it blows through it. But for the most part, it's just, yeah. So it's going to stack up here. I want this thing, if I can get it right about here, and I'll probably slap 250 on it, set it and forget it. I have a feeling overnight it's gonna drop a little bit more. I'd say 407 to $4. See how low that we can go here. Is there anything after 350? When I look at the order book, this is what I do. It sounds crazy. When I go in my order book here, okay, 358 is the last one. There was one 355, 380, 358. Somebody's got some stuff in there for 358. And this kind of gives me a gauge in how high they're willing to let it go. So the top on this, if you looked at it, is according to the range, is that 358 to 489. So you could technically, say, well, where is this going to fall? Where's it going to fall at? See, I could have grabbed this at 419. I'm not trying to burn all my money in one show. I think this is going to probably blow through here in a minute. We'll get 429 maybe, depending on how fast it goes. But I like this one. Somebody made the comment in here in their social media area here on Moo that it was going to be. Hang on, let me get rid of this. I'm gonna set it off to the side. You guys don't need to see that much. We can watch the chart. It's obvious. Somebody made the comment earlier that this thing is going to be like Bird was in the morning. The crazy thing is, what a lot of these people don't realize with the stocks is this one could be hot overnight, and tomorrow morning can be a complete dud. Okay, D-U-D, dud, not dude, dud. Okay, like duds and suds. If you ever use that soap or the laundromat, that's my reference. Duds and suds. But look at this. See that 406? I was talking about the 4 to 406, right? That's easily obtainable for this. Easily. There's another 4. Easily. She runs up to the 9, right there, 8, 9. Overbought, starts selling. Kicks back. It finds itself in a nice long wick right here, of course. No big deal, right? 405. Runs up a little bit. And then, see what I did was right here. I was like, okay, so we're here. We saw the 406. I jump in here, 421. As a test, I knew them. It's 150 of them. I feel confident enough that 150 is going to work. Then I leave here at 431. Same amount. It worked great for me. That was my first $15. This last one, 437, I didn't feel that it was going to go much higher, 440, 439. Because I seen this little start to pull back here. And it wasn't cooperating the way I thought it was going to. I thought we were just going to dip out to the bottom down here at 433 and we were going to start seeing the same downward trend. But it proved me wrong and it went to 444. Can't win them all, but it did follow up after that with this long downward trend here. And we are where we're at right now at roughly, 426, 425, 426 right now. Yeah, 425. So I'm very excited about this, to be honest with you. But this is the one I'm kind of watching. I, believe it or not, this is crazy. I like dogs because dogs is crypto related. It does nothing, right? Squat. It's so silent. And suddenly it gets a little pop and you get 13%. If crypto's not up tomorrow, Dogness, which is for Doge, is not going to be good stuff at all. It's a zombie stock, if you will. But as we reflect on HIMS overnight, this one's actually, the ETF is actually higher than the actual stock. And you got some selling going on over here for this one, which means that you have some selling going on over here as well. Let me see what happened here. I wanted 1 minute. Got screwed up. Yeah. So we're down here towards the bottom overnight. But they made this news. This isn't really a headline. This is kind of like something that's been happening for now. Moves forward, plans to reassess popular peptide. Oh, that's the peptides. I was thinking of Robinhood. Earnings. We're about a month out from earnings. Look at some of the comments some of these people have been talking about. They're talking about $30. Be careful, 22 tomorrow. Let's look down here and see if I can find some more goodies on this. Long book analysis comments. This analysis thing is neat. Short interest. So that was March 13th. This is March 31st. Kind of get an idea there. No matter what, I think it's kind of high. Let's see here. Previous close short interest. As of March 31st, it was kind of high still. The one that I liked earlier that is over 40% was feed. What the hell is going on here? 3 minute? 1 minute? Did this just die? Sure looks like it. There's nothing going on here at the moment. If I look at it earlier, there's the 175. It's been like that on and off, on and off. Give me a 3 minute on it. At least give me something where you can kind of look at it on a chart. Yeah, it goes sideways for the longest times. Does this. And now we have it that after hours sucks. So 177, 180 was the high. I was in this deep. As you can see, it started popping. Bing, bing, bing. I was out. So I did my thing and I got out. I was very happy to see that because it had come from 152 all the way to 180. And this thing is 40% short. Yeah, Raven, I'm going to be joining here in about 15 minutes. Not your house, of course, but my house. I'm going to go lay down. But yeah, this was something. It still has a chance to blow at any time. So bottom feeding is the name of the game on this one. But Raven makes a good point about a lot of this stuff. I'm going to watch this overnight to the best of my ability. She's dropped off since we've seen her. It didn't make that 4:30 like I thought it was going to. So I've been tricked. I've been duped again. We'll just take our time with that. So yeah, I am here doing my thing as always. Anyway, let me jump in here real quick again. There is crude for Brent C. Crude, U.S. oil. They're both up. You guys can see that at the top of the range. And Bitcoin is slightly pushing again towards 75,000. I'm liking this. I might buy some Keel, K-E-E-L tomorrow, which was Bitfarms before, or I might buy some ABTC, American Bitcoin. And that's not because of Trump, but it's really low. It's cheap, stupid cheap. So on that note, guys, I think Raven has a good point. We've been sitting here for about an hour screwing around. On that note, I'm going to play my exit. And I hope you get a laugh at this because it is about Cats of Crypto. And if you want to know more about Cats of Crypto, reach out to me. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I definitely would appreciate that 100% here. And I'll be seeing you guys soon.
Tell me why you won't give me some good steak. Tell me why you won't give me a cheesecake. Tell me why you never give me what I want. And I want a